Hey everyone, my name's Jenny and I'm so excited for what's about to happen. Orchard Kids Ministry and Orchard Student Ministry are partnering together to bring you an at-home Easter experience like you've never had it before. In just a few minutes, you'll be meeting my amazing and awesome co-host, Christina. But before we get started, there's one thing that you need to know. Easter Jam is for the whole family. So my college friends, this is for you. Teenagers, yes, this was created for you. And my little friends from Kids Ministry, this was created for you. And we're gonna need your help in just a few minutes so that we can have so much fun. And adults, buckle up. This is about to be an Easter like you've never experienced before for lots of different reasons. But I'm really excited for what's gonna happen in the next couple of minutes. So go ahead and stop and look around. Is there anyone in your house who's missing? Because if so, go ahead and bring them into this room because we're gonna have some fun starting in 3, 2, 1.
Easter, a time for fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies. And then there are the weird parts of Easter, like fake grass, plastic eggs, these things, chocolate bunnies, and people dressed as bunnies, which is interesting. But what does all this stuff have to do with Easter? And if this holiday is about more than candy and wearing uncomfortable clothes to church and lunch with your relatives, what makes Easter happy?
Hello, everyone. I'm Christina Durden, the director of Kids Ministries at the Orchard Church, and I am so excited that you are doing our online Easter Jam with us today. So, since it's Easter, I want to know your opinion about a controversial Easter topic. Are you ready? The topic is peeps. Okay, there's two kinds of people in this world. There's people who just love peeps, and then there's people like me. I just don't get it. Why would you want to eat something that's so cute and grainy? Let's see how your family feels. Give me a thumbs up if you love peeps, and give me a thumbs down if you don't like peeps. Okay. There's a lot of different opinions out there about peeps. But one thing I know for sure, you are going to love this next game. Your family is going to face off in the greatest peeps jousting competition ever. I'm going to explain to you how it works, and then I'm going to tell you when to start. First, divide the room into 2 teams. Next, take 2 peeps and assign them to a team. If you don't have any peeps, no worries. Big marshmallows will work for this game too. Team A gets peep A, and Team B gets peep B. You can come up with cooler names like Lord Sugarcoat or Sir Sprinkles. You get the idea. You can also decorate your peeps to customize them for your team. If you want to grab a Sharpie or a marker, you can just draw right on your peeps or your marshmallows and give them some personality. Maybe throw a mustache on there or a unibrow, whatever you want to do for your peep. Next, you need to prepare your peeps for battle. This is the part where you need your toothpicks. So you're going to grab those and you're going to stick 1 toothpick in each peep. And you're going to think of this toothpick, that's going to be your joust or your sword or maybe your lightsaber. It just depends on how serious you are about the competition. Place the 2 combatants on a microwave safe plate. No social distancing is necessary here. You want your peeps to be close together and facing each other. Finally, it's time for the big event. You want to put your plate in the microwave and set the timer for 45 seconds. Gather around at a safe distance, and you won't let that microwave run for 45 seconds. In fact, please don't let it run for 45 seconds. But you're gonna watch for your peeps, watch at a safe distance until 1 peep drops their sword saber and it touches the other peep. The toothpick that touches the other peep first wins. As soon as this happens, you're going to want to stop the microwave. Trust me on this one, families. Okay, it's time to settle this thing. Don't forget to snap a pic of that photo finish. Press pause now and I'll wait here.
All right, I have to admit, that was pretty fun, wasn't it? Look at what happened to my peeps jousting scene. How did yours go? Who won? I want to know. Take pictures. No, seriously, take pictures. Post it on social media and tag Orchard students and Orchard kids and use the hashtag EasterJam2020. I can't wait to see what yours looked like. All right, now, are you ready for another game? For this one, you're gonna need a laundry basket and socks. And I mean tons of socks. Clean or dirty, it just depends on what kind of risk your family is willing to take on smelling each other's dirty socks. But the biggest part is that the socks need to have a matching pair. So if you don't already have it in front of you, go ahead and press pause on this video and go find yourself tons of socks that have a matching pair in a laundry basket. And when you return, I'll explain the rest later. All right, you've got your laundry basket and socks? Great. For this game, we're gonna need 2 players and a scorekeeper. What you're gonna do is you're gonna dump all of your socks onto one side of the room in a big pile and don't have the matching pairs together. Then you're gonna take your laundry basket and put it on the other side of the room. When I say go, the 2 players competing against each other are gonna dig through the pile of socks to try to find each sock's matching pair. Once you find a matching set of socks, you're going to roll the socks together in like an Easter egg. And then you're gonna try to throw those socks from where you are to the other side of the room and get it into the laundry basket. At the end of my timer, the person with the most socks in the laundry basket wins. If you don't have a scorekeeper, that's no big deal. You'll just have to figure out a way to make sure you're keeping score yourself. And that just means that everybody's on the honor system. Okay, go ahead and make sure that everything is in place and in position. If not, press pause and I'll wait here. Are you ready? All right, the game begins in 3, 2, 1.
All right, families, come back over here. Who won? Okay, that was wild. Whoever won gets socks. Just kidding. But adults, make sure that whoever won the game gets an extra special treat today for Easter. I hope you're having fun so far. We're celebrating because today is Easter. If you don't know the whole story of Easter, that's okay. Today, we'll talk about what makes today, maybe more than any other day, a happy day. But before we get there, I know you have a lot of friends and family who would love to hear from you. And to make that happen, you have a few options. Pause this video and choose one of the challenges on the screen to tell your peeps Happy Easter. Okay, so I just got like 9 texts from our peeps wishing me a happy Easter. Thanks, fam. Nice. This Easter may look different than any Easter that we've experienced before, but it's still happy. And it's not just because of things like peep wars or Easter baskets or even chocolate bunnies, even though those things are really fun and awesome. Easter is still happy because of what happened thousands of years ago on that very first Easter. And it's the most powerful story ever told. Yet it's so simple that it can be told using laundry.
In the beginning, God created everything. He formed people in His very own image. But then, we turned away from God. Sin entered the world, like a dark stain. Still, God loved us so deeply that He made a plan to rescue us. At just the right moment, God sent His very own Son, Jesus, to live among us. Jesus healed hearts and minds and bodies. Thousands gathered to hear Him teach. Instead of giving lots of new rules, Jesus turned things upside down by making it simple. Love God, love others. After 3 years of traveling and teaching, Jesus and His disciples entered Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover feast. Huge crowds gathered to welcome Him. But while the crowds cheered for Jesus, the religious leaders made plans to arrest Him. He was turning their world upside down, and they wanted Him gone. As Jesus celebrated the Passover meal with His friends, He told them that He would be leaving, but would return. His friends didn't understand. That night, one of Jesus' followers, Judas, led soldiers to arrest Him. The religious leaders gave Jesus a fake trial and then sent Him to Pilate, the Roman governor, who could have Him killed. Pilate found Jesus had broken no law and tried to release Him. But a mob called for Jesus to be killed. Pilate gave in and handed Jesus over to the Roman soldiers. Jesus was forced to carry the heavy beams of His own wooden cross. On a hill called Golgotha, the soldiers nailed Jesus' hands and feet to the rough wood. The soldiers and people who passed by laughed and mocked Him. But from the cross, Jesus asked God to forgive them. Finally, Jesus called out, "It is finished." Then He died. The earth shook. Rocks split open. Even the soldiers cried, "Surely He was the Son of God." One of Jesus' followers took His body and placed it in a tomb cut from the rock. A huge stone blocked the entrance. Jesus' friends were devastated. They had believed that Jesus was the one God promised, the one who would rescue them, but now He was gone. Their whole world had turned upside down. Jesus' friends stayed hidden in fear for 3 days. But early Sunday morning, Mary Magdalene, a close friend of Jesus, hurried to the tomb. She planned to anoint Jesus' body with special spices. As Mary neared the tomb, she saw the stone had been rolled away. The tomb was empty. Mary turned to see a man standing near. She didn't recognize him until he said, "Mary." It was Jesus, alive. Jesus told her, "Do not hold on to me. I have not yet ascended to the Father. Instead, go to those who believe in me." Jesus, God's Son, became like us to lay down His life. Through God's power, He defeated death for all of us, and sin was washed away. One day, He's promised to return, so we can live with Him forever.
Wow. I hear that story every Easter, and it always amazes me. I mean, God sent Jesus to the world to remind me that He is greater than anything that can go wrong in my world. The simple fact that Jesus came back to life is proof to me that I can face anything bad that happens. I like to think about it this way. I can because Jesus is alive. I can keep loving because Jesus is alive. I can be brave because Jesus is alive. And I can have hope because Jesus is alive. Here's an idea. Take this and add this to the list of things you can do because Jesus is alive. Answer this question as a family. I can blank because Jesus is alive. Record your answers together as a family. Pause the video while you discuss. When you're finished, meet me back here.
Awesome. I really hope that you and your family took a moment to just talk about the questions that we had on the screen. Being able to talk about the ways that God has been there for us in the past really helps us to be able to trust Him in the present. So, right now we're about to head into another challenge. Are you ready? All right, for this last challenge, I need you guys to go ahead and decide who among you is the tech guru. Maybe it's a parent, or maybe it's an 8th grader, or maybe it's even the preschooler watching with you guys. But whoever the technology genius is who's watching right now with you guys, go ahead and pick that person out. You got it? Awesome. For this next challenge, it's going to require you guys to move from where you're watching right now and go outside and take a family photo. Yeah, a family Easter photo. So it can be you dressed in your Sunday Easter best, or you can be in your pajamas or whatever you are wearing right now, or you can even use one of those silly filters where it makes you a bunny rabbit. Either way, go ahead and take a family Easter photo and make it awesome. Then post it on social media and tag Orchard students and Orchard kids and use the hashtag EasterJam2020. Friends, maybe now more than ever, we need to be reminded of God's faithfulness and the hope that we have in Jesus. After all, that's what makes Easter so happy. Guys, thanks for tuning in and being a part of the Orchard's first ever online Easter Jam experience. I hope you had fun celebrating Easter with your peeps at home while joining the Orchard too. Happy Easter, you guys!
Alive. The empty cross, the empty grave, life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, you wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. When I stand in that place, realize meeting face to face, I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. In this joy, perfect peace, earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is alive.